Tonight's CMA Awards bring a lot of excitement across the entire country music world. Every year, this show delivers a few moments that end up shaping the direction of the genre. Some performances come and go, but others leave a lasting mark. One of those moments came from Martina McBride, and it remains one of the most powerful CMA turning points of the 90s. Before that night, Martina was already respected for her voice, but she had not yet delivered the career-defining moment that would place her among the most influential vocalists of her generation. She found that moment in a song called Independence Day. The song carried a storyline that was heavier than anything most radio programmers were willing to play at the time. Country radio leaned towards safe, easy topics, and this song was anything but safe. Even with that challenge, Martina believed the message mattered. She knew the emotion behind the song was real, and she never backed away from it. When Independence Day reached radio, the early response was mixed. A few stations played it right away. Some gave it occasional spins, but many held back. Program directors were unsure how their listeners would respond. They worried the subject matter might be too intense for daytime rotation. Even with that hesitation, fans began connecting with the message. Listeners called stations directly and asked for the song by name. The story and the lyrics made people pay attention, and the performance kept them listening. Martina continued performing the song at every opportunity. Each time she stepped on stage, the reaction grew stronger. Crowds stood up. People cheered in the middle of the performance. The live response helped prove that the song had an impact far beyond traditional radio expectations. By the time the CMA Awards approached, the song had built a quiet momentum that could not be ignored. On the night of the CMAs, Martina delivered a performance that instantly changed the atmosphere of the entire show. She stood in the spotlight and delivered the story with complete control and power. The arena reacted immediately. Viewers at home felt the same shift. This was not just entertainment. It was a moment that demanded attention. It was a moment that showed how far a single performance could reach. After the award show ended, Independence Day took on a new life. Even though it was not a massive chart-topping hit, it became one of the most respected and talked about songs of the decade. Martina's performance opened the door for storytellers who wanted to bring more depth and honesty into mainstream country music. Writers began exploring more serious themes. Producers became more willing to take risks. Artists realized that fans were ready for real stories about real struggles. The influence of that performance reached far beyond the 90s. The song continued appearing in tribute shows, national television specials, and later award ceremonies. Younger artists named it as one of the songs that inspired them to write more honestly. Fans continued to pass the song along to new listeners who needed its message. Martina carried it throughout her career, and it never lost its impact. Industry leaders often point to that CMA performance as the moment that proved country music could hold space for strength, vulnerability, and difficult truth all at the same time. It expanded what the genre was allowed to say. It showed that a powerful message could reach people even if radio moved slowly. And it proved that a performance delivered with conviction can outlast chart positions, marketing plans, and trends. As we head into tonight's CMA Awards, it is worth remembering what that moment represented. The CMA stage has always had the ability to create turning points. It can launch careers. It can reshape public conversation. It can introduce new voices. And sometimes it produces a performance that continues to echo for decades. Martina McBride's delivery of Independence Day stands as one of those rare moments. It reminded the entire industry that a song can become larger than the show itself. It can influence future generations of artists and producers. It can change expectations for what country music is allowed to express. And it can leave a permanent mark on the genre. Tonight, new stories will unfold on the CMA stage. New performances will rise. Some may lift careers to the next level. Some may surprise the audience. And one of them may become the next defining moment that people look back on years from now. But the lasting legacy of Martina McBride's performance remains a reminder of what is possible when an artist steps into the spotlight with a message that matters and delivers it with complete conviction.